Welcome to another video. Today I'm showing you how to play like the Merc with a Mouth Deadpool in D&D. For race we pick Variant Human with the dual wielder feat, as he started off as just a very capable unpowered soldier. Using point buy, you select 10 strength, 15 dexterity, 14 constitution, 8 intelligence, 15 wisdom and 8 charisma, using your racial bonuses to increase dexterity and wisdom both to 16. The reason Deadpool has low charisma is because many people in universe find him annoying, unappealing and uncharismatic. His constant external monologue is a personality characteristic. If you want to bring that into your character, start off with wisecracks and take it from there. Both the soldier and the mercenary veteran background suit him. I picked mercenary veteran, grabbing the athletics and persuasion proficiencies. Level 1 starts with monk, where you gain proficiency in stealth and acrobatics. You can also start dual wielding short swords straight away, although you currently can't add your proficiency modifier to your bonus action offhand weapon attack. Monks also get unarmored defense, and with your swords drawn, you should be starting off with an AC of 17. Level 2 is your first level in fighter. The martial weapons proficiency lets you swap out short swords for rapiers for better damage die, and the 2-weapon fighting style lets you add your proficiency modifier to your bonus action offhand attack roll. If you are role-playing your Deadpool-inspired character as benefiting from some sort of mutation, then Second Wind would be the beginning of his healing factor. Level 3 is your second level in fighter, where you pick up action surge, letting you take another action on your turn once per short rest. Level 4 is your third level in fighter, where you can pick up a martial archetype. If you aren't allowed Unearthed Arcana, you will select Champion. However, if you are allowed Unearthed Arcana content, I would select Brute, which is what I'll be showing in this video. At this level, you gain the Brute Force feature, adding 1d4 to each of your weapon attacks. Level 5 is your fourth level in fighter, where you get your first ability score increase or feat. Here you can pick the Tough feat, stacking on an extra 2 hit points per level. This can be your healing factor starting to turn up a notch. Level 6 is your fifth level in fighter, where you gain extra attack. Now when you take the attack action, you can make 2 attacks instead of 1. Combined with your bonus action offhand weapon attack, you are now making 3 attacks per turn. Level 7 is your sixth level in fighter, where you get another ability score increase. We will take +2 to dexterity, bringing the total to 18. This also improves your total AC with your weapons drawn to 18 as well. If you find in your campaign that you're having no trouble with damage but you're having trouble entering melee range, take the mobile feat instead. Level 8 is your 7th level in fighter, where brutes get the brutish durability feature. When you make a saving throw, you can add 1d6 to the roll. This feature also extends to death saving throws, and if the combined total is 20 or higher, you can have the benefits of rolling a natural 20 on the die. The healing factor is getting stronger. At level 9, you take your 8th level in fighter for another ability score increase. We are taking another 2 dexterity to max it out. Now your AC with weapons drawn is 19 unless you have taken the mobile feat early. Level 10 is your 9th level in fighter, where you gain Indomitable, allowing you to re-roll a saving throw you fail once per long rest. This also works on death saving throws. Level 11 is your 10th level in fighter, where brutes gain a second fighting style. Mechanically speaking, I think the blind fighting style is most beneficial here, as humans do not have dark vision, and blindness can be devastating against the melee classes. Deadpool has exceptional fighting skills and a healing factor that keeps his senses at peak human levels, so this kind of makes sense. At 10th level, your brute force feature increases to 1d6 extra damage per weapon attack. At level 12, you take your 11th level in fighter, where your extra attack upgrades and you can now make 3 attacks per attack action. Combined with your bonus action offhand attack, this brings your total attacks per turn to 4 before considering an action surge. Level 13 is your 12th level in fighter, where you get another ability score increase. This is where I would take the mobile feat, as some of the creatures you might now be facing will be pretty quick. The mobile feat adds 10-foot movement speed, lets you not provoke opportunity attacks that turn from a creature you made an attack against, and when you take the dash action you can ignore difficult terrain. Level 14 is your 13th level in fighter, where you gain another use of Indomitable per long rest. Moving on to level 15 is your 14th level in fighter, which is another ability score increase. Fighters get a lot of these. This time you can start building up your wisdom, bringing the total to 18 and your AC with weapons drawn to 20. This is the same AC as someone with heavy armor and a shield. Level 16 is your 15th level in Fighter. Brutes get devastating critical, which lets them add damage to their critical hits equal to their fighter level. A single critical hit from a rapier attack for you is now a total of 2d8 plus 2d6 plus your dexterity modifier of 5 plus your fighter level of 15. Level 17 is your 16th level in Fighter, where you get another ability score increase. Capping off Wisdom brings your AC to 21 when both of your weapons are drawn. Brutes get another upgrade to their brute force damage, increasing the additional damage to 1d8 per weapon attack. Level 18 is your 17th level in Fighter, where you get another action surge per short rest. You can't use both of these on the same turn of combat, and you get another use of Indomitable per long rest, bringing its total to 3. Level 19 is your 18th level in Fighter, where Brutes get Survivor. At the beginning of each turn in combat, you regain hit points equal to 5 plus your Constitution modifier if your hit points are more than 0 and no more than half of your total. A fitting feature for a Deadpool inspired character. Not only is he hard to kill, but he also has passive healing. Level 20 is where you can take your 19th level in Fighter, where you gain your final ability score increase or feat. Here you have a few options. If you want to increase durability, add 2 more points to your Constitution, which also helps with your Survivor healing. Want to make your death saving throws even less intimidating? Grab the lucky feat. If you want to increase how much you heal during a short rest, take the durable feat. If you want to boost damage, take the piercer feat to reroll the lowest damage die each turn and add another die to critical hit damage. Alternatively, if you don't find yourself lacking in any of those areas but want to move around the battlefield more quickly, you could take another level in Monk instead. This gives you another 10 feet of movement speed and access to key features such as Step of the Wind to be able to bonus action dash or disengage. So what about magic items? Bracers of Defense add 2 to your AC if you're not using armor or a shield. This brings your max AC of 21 to 23. I would however avoid the periaptive wound closure, as we don't heal during battle with hit die like in my Wolverine video, and stabilizing early when you are dying might be a hindrance because with brutish durability, if your d20 plus d6 amount to 20 or higher, then you can treat it like a natural 20, which is much more beneficial than just being stable. Given that your Indomitable feature works on death saving throws, you might want to actually take the saving throw rolls, especially if you have the lucky feat. This build is great for consistent damage. You attack twice per turn starting at level 1 using your action and bonus action. At higher levels you achieve 4 weapon attacks per turn using your action and bonus action. This is all done without spending any resources. We also have pretty strong critical hits. The devastating critical feature adds a lot of damage, and brute force increases the amount of damage die that get to be doubled. If you added the piercer feat, this is even stronger. A key defining trait for this build is its survivability. You can take a lot of punishment due to high hit points and have increased odds of not only passing death saving throws but also benefiting from rolling a 20 on the die. This is all before considering the self-healing granted from the survivor feature at high levels. Unfortunately, there is a cost. We have low intelligence and charisma. While saving throws that affect these are very detrimental, fortunately you do have the Indomitable and brutish durability features to back you up in passing these rolls. Deadpool also isn't the all-powerful blaster. He has no Nova damage, but he is the guy who runs in, won't shut up, and won't stay down. He's the ultimate pain in the ass. You also might have noticed that there is a lack of ranged damage. This is mitigated somewhat by his boosted speed thanks to mobility, and even more so if a second level in Monk is taken due to the unarmored movement and Step of the Wind. As dexterity is your attack stat, you can circumvent not having any range damage by carrying a crossbow, just in case there are flying enemies that you can't reach. Deadpool used guns, didn't he? So there you have it, Deadpool in Dungeons & Dragons. Don't forget to wear red, and if you want to see more character builds, then subscribe for future content.